I always enjoy vibing to that music to get us started on a Wednesday live stream, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a lot to talk about today. Oh, flick a hair on my Splash Black Cherry Sparkling Water. Yummy. It's really good. Really good. All right. The mom just texted me. All right. Got to ignore that. All right, we got a busy live stream. We got Marvel leaking, or people leaking a bunch of Marvel's trailers. We got the Oscars shortlist to react to. It's going to be a busy live stream. I also got a pretty busy day ahead of me as well. How are you guys? We don't have any viewers. I'm actually going to share the stream real quick.
Okay, I'm ready.
I was watching a prediction of the college football playoffs. I did my prediction for it in my last live stream I did. Got Texas Tech winning it all. I firmly believe that'll happen. I'm going to share the stream to Twitter, to all the fun stuff. All right. Share it to Twitter. We got a viewer. Say what's up. Text my mom back real quick. Good. Avery Dingler. He's here. What's up, Avery Dingler? Thanks for joining today's live stream. I think he commented and then just dipped because it says we don't have any viewers today. But this one's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun today. Let's go ahead and go to start with the letterbox, I guess. Let's show what I've been watching on the letterbox, I suppose. Song Sung Blue is a movie that's coming out that I'm actually quite interested in. Actually, that was the mystery movie that was recent that I didn't go to. I'm going to the one next Monday with hopes it'll be 28 years later, The Bone Temple. Let's go to Diary. This is what I've been watching recently. I don't remember where I left off last. When was my last live stream? Let me look. I don't remember. I got my live pulled up here on my phone so I could hear it. So I'm gonna last live stream. Okay. Look. The audio is fine. I completely keep forgetting I'm logged into a different account on Google. My last live stream was last Monday. Okay. So last Monday was what? 8 days ago? Yeah, so this was the last movie. I watched 4 movies since my last live stream. And those movies were Wake Up Dead Man, got a review out. I watched Avatar, which there is going to be a ranking of the 3 Avatar movies. I'm watching I should be watching 2 movies today, Avatar, Way of Water, and Glass Onion for those 2 rankings. But the first Avatar, I only gave it 3.5 stars. I thought the movie was really good in the first half, but it kind of lost me a little bit in the second half. I'm hanging out with my grandpa this week and for the next couple of weeks for his health issues. And we've been watching some movies, and a lot of movies I just kind of have on in the background playing on my phone. They're watching Scrooged right now. But Mrs. Doubtfire was one that he turned on, and I just watched because I absolutely love Mrs. Doubtfire. 5 stars, second favorite comedy of all time. First is only behind Ace Ventura. And then this one was more of a background watch. I quite literally was doing some schoolwork, so I wasn't hardly paying attention to it. But it's Wake Up Dead Man. And even watching it and thinking about it, I had to upgrade it to 4.5 stars. I really, really, really like Wake Up Dead Man. So that's what I've been watching recently. What have I been uploading since last Monday? We have a really busy week, and trust me, this week is still going to be really busy. We got Welcome to Derry. This one says Welcome to Derry. Second half almost wins me over. I'm doing the A and B testing thing to see what title people click on the most. I only got one view there. I did that. I did a Wake Up Dead Man review. I did a Supergirl reaction. I did this one. But we also got the Knives Out ranking today. We got, or hopefully today, we have the Knives Out ranking, the It ranking, and the Avatar ranking. That should all be coming this week. It's Wednesday. I got a lot to do today. But I figured we'd start going live. Let me call my brother, see what he's doing, see if he'll join the live, just so we can chill. Live right now. Say what's up.
I'm driving.
Say what's up to the live.
Hello, live.
Yeah, brother said hello. Well, you should watch the live while driving. No, I'm kidding. All right, bye.
Good boy.
This kid. This freaking kid. Calling me a good boy when I've done nothing to deserve being called a good boy. Except being a very good boy. All right, so several things today. The Marvel trailers leaks, Q&A, the Oscar shortlist. Let's start with the MCU leaked trailers. MCU leaked trailers. What's this Reddit mega thread on the leaked trailers? I'm trying to find an article to read off of, but I suppose I'm not going to do that. All right, so the MCU leaked trailers, they recently announced that they are going to be putting out 4 Avengers Doomsday trailers, which I think is awesome. One's going to be focused on Captain America, one's going to be focused on Thor, one's going to be focused on Doctor Doom, and one's going to be focused on the actual real teaser. And they'll go through it the first 4 weeks that Avatar Fire and Ash is in theaters. Well, that's not a good idea because they already got leaked. The Captain America Avengers Doomsday teaser got leaked. The Thor audio got leaked. And the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer got leaked. Excuse me. Now, I was in the middle of filming and editing my Welcome to Derry review yesterday when the Brand New Day trailer got leaked, and I couldn't find one that was like not banned off Twitter or not copyrighted down. So I didn't get to watch the teaser there. What I will say is people are saying that the teaser is awesome. I've read descriptions of the teaser. Let's actually go find something to read a description of the teaser right now. Brand New Day teaser description. Oops. All right. Here's what Google AI has to say about this. Google AI says the Spider-Man Brand New Day teaser shows a somber Tom Holland, Peter Parker, narrating a letter to MJ, feeling forgotten amidst New York City shots with LCD sound systems. New York, I love you. Hints of danger, Punisher / Kingpin, possibly a potential funeral, and a shift to darker, grittier tones with lines about bad things happening, grief, and tough choices, setting up a more mature Spidey facing a changed world and new threats in the next chapter. That's what that says. I want to find a more specific one to discuss. I don't think I'm going to be able to find a good one. But essentially what I saw was that it's Spider-Man being upset, obviously, because everyone forgot him fighting the Hand, seeing the first look at Scorpion, having a nice little banter with the Punisher. All that sounds awesome to me. The Spider-Man trilogy within the MCU is my favorite MCU franchise. And Daniel Destin Creighton made Shang-Chi a decent movie. I don't love it. I thought it was pretty good, but I don't love it. But all the set photos, all the rumors sound awesome. We're getting Hulk in here. Seems we're getting the Hand, a potential that Kingpin is going to be in this movie. I'm very excited about the banter between Peter Parker and the Punisher. That banter there could be really, really cool. Because, the Punisher is the Punisher and Spider-Man is Spider-Man. It could be a really cool banter. I can't wait till they actually post the real teaser. I'm very disappointed I didn't get to see the leaked teaser, but I'm very excited to see the real teaser for it. But because I haven't seen the teaser, I can't specifically pinpoint my exact thoughts on that. And when they upload the teaser to HD, I will probably do a teaser reaction to it. But the thing I really want to talk about with these leaks is the MCU and Avengers Doomsday. And so the first teaser, which is a Captain America teaser, released or got leaked. It releases on pretty much tomorrow with Avatar Fire and Ash, which I am going to go see tomorrow night, I believe. Anyways, the teaser, and I did see this leak, it's Captain America getting off his bike, going inside to his house, looking at his Avengers Endgame suit, picks up a baby, which is going to be his, and then it cuts to black and says, Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday. And what I want to talk about here is I'm seeing a lot of hate for this one. I'm seeing so much unnecessary hate, and I don't understand it. So we're mad. A lot of people are mad, and I think kind of understandably so, where people are saying, well, we spent 6 years setting up all these characters, and now we're just not going to get them. We're going to get their normal Avengers. Understandable. If they go that direction, yeah, sure. I don't think they're going that direction, however. Just because Steve Rogers is going to be in this movie, it did not say Captain America will return. We still get Sam Wilson as Captain America, but Steve Rogers will return. And as someone who grew up with the MCU, as someone who loves the MCU and is still one of his favorite franchises, seeing Steve Rogers, walk into that house, pick up a baby, and the word saying Steve Rogers will return, I can't deny that I was jumping up and down like a little child. Like, oh my goodness, we're getting Steve Rogers back. It's crazy to think that people are criticizing this instead of being excited that we get another Avengers movie with the Russo brothers and Steve Rogers is coming back. Why are we mad? Number one, why are we mad that the Russos are directing this movie when Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame? You know what 4 movies those are? Those are the 4 movies that the general audience says are the best MCU movies. And now we get an Avengers movie again with them directing, and Steve Rogers is coming back. And so I just, and then the timer where it says Avengers Doomsday has a timer counting down. Man, oh man, makes me just jump in my seat so excited because it feels like it's just gonna be awesome. It's a new Avengers movie, for gosh darn sake. I can't wait for it. And there are a lot of people like some of the concerns are understandable, of course, where there are concerns like, are we just gonna take the characters we've been setting up for 6 years and just put them in the back seat? But I don't think they will, because very clearly the Thunderbolts, the Fantastic Four are going to be a huge part of it. There's the Thunderbolts / New Avengers. The New Avengers are at a battle with the real Avengers, kind of like in a battle over who's the actual real Avengers. And so that's going to be a potential plot line. Doctor Doom goes to Fantastic Four's universe. That's going to be a potential plot line. We obviously are going to get Shang-Chi in here. We're going to get several new characters, but name some new characters that you actually really want to see. Let's look at characters introduced in this phase. Characters that aren't in the Thunderbolts or the Fantastic Four. Those are the characters that you're really excited MCU multiverse saga characters. Like, this is just characters that aren't in the Thunderbolts or Fantastic Four, okay? Shang-Chi is the one that goes to mind that I would love to see again. Just characters that are introduced. Obviously, you got Yelena and Red Guardian, but those, guess what, are in the Thunderbolts. Miss Marvel, I wouldn't mind seeing Miss Marvel again, but I don't think she'd fit here. Moon Knight, a definite character that I definitely need to see again, that I don't think is going to be in this movie. The Eternals, are they necessarily really characters that we want to see again? As much as I enjoy the movie, I feel like that movie's so far different from anything the MCU throws at us that I just don't think that they would work here. You got Thor's daughter, which obviously is going to be in the movie. She-Hulk, do we really necessarily want to see She-Hulk in this movie? Who else is in here? Echo, she wouldn't fit in here. Shoot, what's her name? Plasma Girl, I think, from the Marvels. Oh, shoot. I almost just shut down the live stream. My apologies, everybody. Do we really want to see her in here? We could see Deadpool and Wolverine, but they're not introduced in this phase. Obviously, we're getting Sam Wilson, Captain America. Do we want to see Ironheart in this movie? Is she going to fit in? Obviously, we're going to see the Fantastic Four. So I'm looking here, and I'm seeing all these characters and stuff that, you know, we obviously want to see here in this movie. But most of them are the Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, which is very obvious they're going to be a big part in this movie. So what's it matter that we're not going to get Echo that we've spent time setting up, or we're not going to get Moon Knight that we spent time setting up, when those aren't characters that would necessarily fit in the Avengers Doomsday movie? Avengers Doomsday with the new Avengers and Steve Rogers would be cool. Now, say you bring back Iron Man. Like, bad idea. But they're not going to bring back Iron Man because Robert Downey Jr. is playing Dr. Doom. And you look here, this is the multiverse, okay? All right? So say you bring back a dead character, it's very clearly not the same version of the character. Look at, I don't know, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Gamora died. She gets brought back. Does anyone complain? No, because it's not the same character. In the multiverse, what do you think is going to happen with Secret Wars? With Secret Wars, we're going to see characters that were killed off earlier in the MCU come back as different multiverse versions. That's just what happens in the multiverse. Just because they're the same character doesn't mean they're the same character we fell in love with, if that makes sense. And so, yes, having Steve Rogers back, is it a little bit worrying? Maybe, but I'm not worried at all. Number one, because I think my big theory for the movie right now is that Dr. Doom is going to go back, and that's going to be like the big opening sequence is Dr. Doom and Steve Rogers fighting because Steve Rogers messed with time. There's theories that Dr. Doom is going to do all this to kind of fix time that was all messed up with in Endgame. And so Steve Rogers and like him going back in time and now having a baby and altering the entire future, that could mess up timelines. We've been focusing on this throughout this entire multiverse saga. Having Steve Rogers back in a like movie about altering time makes a lot of sense. Excuse me. So I don't understand why everyone's complaining about having him back when there's just me who gets critical about a lot of things, but I'm just here like a little kid, like, oh my goodness, Steve Rogers is back, baby! Woo! I'm excited. I'm very excited for Doomsday. The Thor audio leaked. I didn't listen to it. Didn't get a chance to listen to that either. But I'm sure it'll be really good. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see my audience reaction tomorrow night in Avatar Fire and Ash. But I also got to watch Way of Water before I see that, and I'm watching that tonight. All right. Talking about Marvel only took 20 minutes out of this live stream. I thought I would talk longer about that, but I'm kind of out of things to say there. So let's go to the Oscar short list. And we'll go ahead and talk about the Oscars. Last live stream, we talked about the Critics' Choice Award. But now we got the short lists for 13 of our short list for 13 different categories. Also, guys, I see there's 2 viewers. Send in your comments, questions, concerns, everything. But we're going to dive into the Oscar shortlist for our second category. Comments, questions, concerns, anything. There's animated short films. We can skip over that because actually, who cares? Normally, me and my brother did the Oscar marathon. We watched the animated short films, and they were all just boring. And I think I'm going to skip them this year when we go. I just don't care about the animated short films. Casting, the short list for, that's cinematography. The short, I meant to do this. The short list for casting, 10 films will advance in the casting category for the 98th Academy Awards. Only 5 of these will be picked out for all of the casting departments. I'm getting like 100 different notifications right now. What the world's going on? It's literally just my friends sending me reels. I should turn my phone on do not disturb. Shouldn't I? And all right, my mom also sent me a message. All right. Casting. So 5 of these, I believe, are the only ones that'll be nominated for like the actors, actress supporting or everything, right? Am I right? Let me go down, see what the other categories are. Cinematography. Who cares about documentary? International. Makeup and hairstyling. Music, original score, original song, sound, visual effects. Is that all we have? We don't even have the short list for Best Picture yet. Let me go to discussing films real quick because they also announced it. Oh, the Mets signed Luke Weaver. Okay, there's something. All right, we're finally doing something. The Mets are. I'm just trying to go back and find what they were saying in the short list. Excuse me. Wait, hold on. This one says the first ever Oscar shortlist for Best Casting. So is this just casting in general and not the I figured this would just be normal, like who would get the awards. No, this is like the best ensemble cast. Okay. All right, let's dive right in. All right, the films listed for casting, ensemble casting. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to say the 5 that I think should move on, and if there's any more that should be added. The 10 that are on the short list: Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, again, already getting nominations before the general public can see it. Or it hasn't got nominations yet, but already in awards talk. One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Sirat, Weapons, and Wicked for Good. Ones I have not seen on here. Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, and Sirat. So I haven't seen 5. So I've only seen 5 of the ones that I plan on seeing. Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, hopefully. That's about it. I see your comment, Avery Dingler. I'll get to it here once we're done with the Oscar shortlist. All right. Number 1, I've only seen what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can only obviously advance those. However, is there any more that I would like to bring on? The one that instantly goes to my mind is, let me go to my 2025 list to look. The one that instantly goes to my mind is Wake Up Dead Man, obviously, because that's like a movie with just a stunning cast. Another one that I like, I don't know if it, like, being an Oscar talk would be crazy, but The Long Walk, who has just a stunning cast. Cooper Hoffman, David Johnson, Garrett Waring, Tut Nyut, Charlie Plummer, Ben Wang, Mark Hamill, Judy Greer, like, just an all-time cast there for the movie that they had to make. Like, yeah, nominate that for best casting. Like, that was just a phenomenal cast there. Long Walk, Wake Up Dead Man. I'd say those are 2 I would also put on there. Wake Up Dead Man, like I said, one of my big negatives for that film was the fact that the ensemble was by far the weakest ensemble out of all 3 of the movies. Even like rewatching it, I wish that they utilized people like Kaylee Spaney a lot more in the movie. But overall, if I had to pick the ones that are nominated out of Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Weapons, Wicked for Good. Okay, a couple things about this that I haven't really talked about yet. Really glad Weapons is nominated. Weapons had a phenomenal cast. I'm really glad it's nominated. Wicked for Good on here. Obviously, Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, great. But do I really think that those 2 alone are pretty much the only ones that are really good? Jeff Goldblum is fun. Then you got what's her name? Shoot, what is her name? Who's like really bad in the movie? Like really, really bad. Oh, I forgot to mention Ethan Slater is incredible. Michelle Yeoh, really bad. Very much phoned in performance. And she's a very talented actress. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Very good in there. She's in Fire and Ash, apparently. Also, that's pretty much the only movie that Michelle Yeoh is in that I can just flat out say she's really good, is Everything Everywhere All at Once. But I don't know if that should be in there. Frankenstein, like the cast, one of the big positives of the movie, Jacob Elordi and Oscar Isaac, really good in the movie. So I'm not complaining about the casting, even though that movie disappointed me. One Battle After Another, Sean Penn, Leo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Chase Infinity, really good cast there. Out of this list right here, the ones I would have to pick to win would obviously be the one I haven't mentioned yet, is Sinners. Already did this when we talked about the Critics' Choice Award, but Sinners would be the one that I would pick to win in most categories. Sinners, I mean, not a lot of massive names in that movie, but let me go to their cast here. Not a ton of massive names. Michael B. Jordan giving one hell of a performance. Haley Steinfeld, great in here. Wunmi Mosaku, I believe I'm saying that, is Annie, really good. Cornbread is Omar Benson Miller, hilarious. Jamie Lawson, Miles Canton, amazing in the movie. Lee Jun Lee, really good. Like, one of my favorite characters in the movie. Jack O'Connell in the film, really good. So just a cast that all has fantastic chemistry. Even like Michael B. Jordan has chemistry with himself. Like, just the sexiest cast of the year. Like, absolutely would be my winner for casting. Cinematography. There's a lot more than 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, they nominated 16. Because it says round of voting will determine a short list of between 10 and 20 films. All right. Oh, my brother's here. He says, "Sup, boys?" What's up, DK? Also, Avery, like I said, after we're done with the Oscar short list, I will answer that question. All right, 16 films. Ballad of a Small Prayer, Begonia, Die My Love, which is something I really want to see. F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Nouvelle Vague. That doesn't even come out till next year, right? No. What is Nouvelle Vague? No, I was thinking of a different movie. I haven't even heard of Nouvelle Vague. Okay. One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Siret, Song Sung Blue, a nomination for that. Okay. That's interesting. Sound of Falling, Train Dreams, Wicked, For Good. I've seen Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only seen 6 of 16, but also movies that like haven't even released to the general public are on here. Song Sung Blue. There's another one on here. Marty Supreme. I do want to see Die My Love. I'm very interested in Die My Love, and I hope to be able to check that out very soon. Other movies for cinematography that weren't added on here. A lot of people are saying Fantastic Four. I wouldn't go that far. I feel like they're missing one big one for cinematography, though. I guess I'm lying. But so the ones I would say, Begonia has some pretty decent cinematography. F1, really good cinematography. I'd say it's between right here, Sinners and One Battle After Another, if I'm being honest. One Battle After Another had some damn good cinematography. But Sinners, this is one that baffles me, is putting Wicked for Good on cinematography. Because, yeah, the dance numbers are all great, but that's choreography, not cinematography. So I think putting Wicked for Good on this is pretty diabolical when really the visuals are not as colorful or vibrant, or even like cinematography is not that good. For heck's sake, I'd probably say One Battle After Another, the best one out of there. Just so I don't have to give Sinners another nom. But One Battle After Another would be my pick out of the short list. But those are the other movies that can get nominated. What I think is going to be the 5 that are going to be nominated. I should also probably do that. The 5 that I think will come out of casting, I think they'll nominate Frankenstein. I think they'll nominate Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and they'll probably do Wicked for Good because the Academy is all biased towards Wicked. That's a 5, I think. I wish Weapons will get a nom, though. As cinematography, they'll probably go Begonia, probably go Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, probably go Sinners, and One Battle After Another. Skip the documentaries, international feature film. Well, let's go ahead and skip that. I haven't seen enough of those. Live action short film, makeup and hairstyling. Okay. Oh, I see some really interesting ones here. Here are 10. The Alto Knights. That's the DiCaprio. No, not DiCaprio. What is his name? I'm gonna feel like such an idiot when I see this name pop up. Yeah, I do. I feel like such an idiot. Robert De Niro. It's a De Niro movie. Frankenstein. Kaku. Marty Supreme, Nuremberg, One Battle After Another, Sinners, The Smashing Machine, The Ugly Stepsister, and Wicked for Good. The Ugly Stepsister? Is that the freaking horror movie? That is. Dude, that's the horror movie with all that, like, it has a 96% on Rotten. That's crazy, man. I did not know that it was that good. Maybe I should check it out. But makeup and hairstyling, Frankenstein, absolutely. Marty Supreme, based off the trailers, probably. One Battle After Another. I don't think like makeup and hairstyling did something really all impressive with that. Sinners, absolutely. The Smashing Machine, absolutely. And it's Wicked for Good, so why not? Of course, because Wicked for Good has gotten a damn nomination and everything. Let me guess. Oh, yep. Oh, let me guess. Yep. Oh, let me guess. Yep. Oh, yep. Every single category has Wicked for Good nominated or put on the short list. Every single one. Like, I liked that movie much more than a lot of people did. But, geez, Louise, man. Movie has a, what's the Rotten Tomatoes score? 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. The movie is criticized by critics and audience members for having a messed up story, not being as vibrant as the original. The majority of audience believes that the movie's fine, but not great, and that the first one is much better. As much as I enjoyed the second one, about as much as I enjoyed the first one, it should not be on the shortlist for every single one. A little ridiculous. DK Nuts, when does Marty Supreme come out? Christmas. Comes out on Christmas. So yeah, take Wicked for Good, put it in here. I'd say why not? Because it's good. Like, that's one it should be shortlisted for. Smashing Machine, absolutely bring that as one of my 5. I haven't seen it. It's still on my watch list that I will check out before the end of the year, but I just missed it when it was in theaters. But yes, absolutely. Sinners, yeah. Marty Supreme, yeah. Frankenstein, yeah. That would be my 5. The winner of makeup and hairstyling, just based off the trailer, I honestly am going to go The Smashing Machine here because, dude, like, they made Dwayne The Rock Johnson not look like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I watched the movie, or I didn't watch the movie, but I watched the trailers and with my dad, and my dad, every time the trailer came on, he said, "That's not The Rock, is it?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's The Rock." Very unrecognizable, like, just excellent makeup and hairstyling in that movie. And I definitely, like, if I had to pick one I seen, which I will watch The Smashing Machine very soon, I'd probably go Sinners. Or I'd actually probably go Frankenstein out of here. I mean, you got great makeup for Frankenstein. You got just this insane, insane hairstyle by Mia Goth. Like, Mia Goth's hair in Frankenstein is absolutely insane, man. Let me show you. Let me just show you. Let me just show you what Mia Goth's hair looks like. Look at this. Freaking goes out to, I don't know if that's like a hat or something. I can confirm that Mia Goth's hair in Frankenstein was the most distracting part of the movie. I honestly would personally have to go, this my winner would be Smashing Machine. We got 3 viewers. Say what is up in the chat. I will answer any questions you may have. Let's go down to music original score. Holy crap, there's a lot of them nominated. 132 scores were eligible. 20. There's 20 of them here. All right, for score. Avatar, Fire and Ash, Begonia, Brave New World, Diane Warren, Relentless. Never heard of that. F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Hedda, A House of Dynamite, Jay Kelly, Marty Supreme, Nuremberg, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Siret, Train Dreams, Tron Ares, Truth and Treason, Wake Up Dead Man, and Wicked for Good. Okay. All right. Original score. Okay, so I'm not including Avatar, Fire and Ash. The Avatar scores are great in general, but obviously we haven't seen the movie. Now, this is one that confuses me. Captain America, Brave New World, nominated for original. If you're going to choose a superhero movie, go Fantastic Four or Thunderbolts or Superman. Is the score for Brave New World any good? Excuse me. Like, did anybody leave that movie saying the score is one of the best parts of the movie? I don't remember anything. Okay, weird. F1 score, incredible. Begonia, also a movie where the score, like, is okay. I don't remember too much about that score. Frankenstein has a pretty okay score. One Battle After Another, great score. Sinners, great score. Tron Ares, great score. One of the two great things about that movie. Wake Up Dead Man and Knives Out Mystery, great score. Wicked for Good, of course, because it's Wicked for Good. So why not? The 5 I would move on. Probably F1. Frankenstein. As much as I was very disappointed by Frankenstein, the movie will be getting a lot of nominations, for sure. On a story level, it let me down. Everything else was great. I'd go F1, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Tron Ares, Wake Up Dead Man would be my 5. Wake Up Dead Man, I didn't even mention that in the review. The score is fantastic for that movie. My brother says Tron Ares sucked. Disagree. I thought it was okay. The visuals and score was great, but that's it. Like, that's literally the only two good things about that movie was the visuals and score. Everything else was just mid. To win original score, I'm between Sinners, Tron Ares, or Wake Up Dead Man. I really don't want to flat out say Tron Ares will be an Oscar winner because that'd be insane. I do think it deserves to be nominated, but Oscar winners, no. I'd probably go Sinners. Sinners to win the original score there. Original song, As Alive as You Need Me to Be. Now, I'm not going to lie. I've listened to As Alive as You Need Me to Be a couple times in my own free will. It's okay. I'd add that to my 5. Obviously, I haven't seen Fire and Ash. Drive from F1. I don't even remember that song. The Girl in the Bubble from Wicked for Good is pretty good. Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters. God, I can't go anywhere without hearing that song. Highest to Lowest from Highest to Lowest. Yeah, it's a good song, but in Highest to Lowest, did we really need a damn 5-minute sequence at the end of the movie? A music video at the end of the movie? No, I did not like that movie whatsoever. I Lied to You from Sinners. Last Time I Seen the Sun from Sinners. Where is Rocky Road to Dublin or Pale Pale Moon? Like, there should be like 6 original songs in the short list from Sinners, but I'm content with I Lied to You and Last Time I Seen the Sun. Another Wicked for Good. I'd probably say the 5 would be As Alive as You Need Me to Be. The Girl in the Bubble, because why not? I Lied to You. Last Time I Seen the Sun. I'd honestly probably say Golden. Golden's going to get a nom. Because as much as I did not want to watch the movie, it would have gotten me a lot of views. I did not want to watch the movie. I did not want to waste 2 hours of my life for a movie that I knew I probably wouldn't enjoy. Like, even the music, like, I hate K-pop. I hate K-pop. But, like, obviously, there's no use denying that the music is really good for a lot of people. It's definitely going to get a nom there. What I would say wins I Lied to You from Sinners is just, like I said in my last, the Critics' Choice Award live stream, I flat out, that is the only score and music out of any movie that I literally will listen to for fun. Like, I literally will listen to lock in. I will, because it's such a good soundtrack. Sound. 10 films will nominate or in the short list. The Sound, Fire and Ash, haven't seen, obviously. F1, Frankenstein, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning on here. All right. Battle After Another, Sinners, Cyrus, Springsteen, Superman gets a short list. And it's our good old friend, Wicked for Good. Because why wouldn't it be on this list? Why not? The 5 I would go to on sound. F1 has great sound. I'd probably go The Final Reckoning. Really good sound. One Battle After Another. Sinners. Again, I'm not going to say Fire and Ash. It's probably going to be Fire and Ash. I'd put that. Like, obviously, I haven't seen the movie, so I can't for sure say that it's Fire and Ash. But, like, I have a feeling. Personally, the one I would choose to move on is, you know it, buddy. It's Sinners. I'd go Sinners. Visual effects, and that's our last short list for the Oscars. So far, anyways. Okay. Already right off the bat, what the hell are we doing with the Electric State in here? Like, the movie looks fine. Excuse me. Sorry. The movie looks fine, but, like, having a visual effects on the Oscar shortlist is insane. F1, Frankenstein. Okay. I forgot what category. I saw Jurassic World Rebirth. I was about to say, why on God's green earth are we putting a Jurassic World movie in the Oscars? But it's visual effects, so that's fair. The Lost Bus is a movie I've been very interested in, but I haven't checked out. Sinners, Superman for visual effects. You know, yeah, Superman has pretty good visual effects, I'd say. Tron Ares, and Wicked for Good. Because why wouldn't it get another Oscar shortlist? Because we live in a society. But yeah, this is like really bizarre. Number one, no Fantastic Four. Like, that's just a really good movie visual effect wise. Like, just flat out of the gate. That's one that they missed. There's another big one that I'm thinking of right now that I can't put my finger on. They got Tron Ares in there. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Where's my War of the Worlds nomination? War of the Worlds. Ice Cube needs to get nominated for Best Actor. That would be insane. Excuse me. Anyways, the 5 I would go here. Definitely not the Electric State. That's for damn sure. Probably say Fire and Ash, even though I haven't seen it, but I've seen the trailers, and that's already should be nominated for an Oscar already. Fire and Ash, I'd say why not for Frankenstein. Sinners, Tron Ares. What did I say? Superman? Yeah. No, instead of Superman, I'd probably go Frankenstein. Wait, did I already do Frankenstein? I did. I have Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Sinners, Tron Ares, and Superman. All right. That's the 5 there. I would probably go Best Visual Effects. Honestly, out of them all, it's probably Tron Ares. No, it's probably Fire and Ash. Fire and Ash is probably going to win this award here. All right, and that was my reaction to the short list. We got a question that I need to answer. Avery Dingler says, your pick for Best Picture. Like my 10 or my pick? the 10 I think that are going to be nominated, not 10, but some that I think are going to be nominated. Sinners, obviously. One Battle After Another is going to be nommed. Wake Up Dead Man, like, the more I think about the movie, the more I just really like it. One movie that I definitely think should, that won't, is The Materialists. I think that should be there. If it was released, like, closer to now, it would definitely be on there. But I mean, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. My pick for Best Picture is Sinners. Like, I saw it 3 times in the theater. I've seen it several more times at home. It would still definitely be my pick for Best Picture. For sure. All right, we'll try to go to an hour. We'll stay here for another 9 minutes. See, excuse me. See if there's any movie news or anything. Florida's wearing their dark threads tonight. Just trying to find some movie news. Send in some questions, comments, concerns. Well, this is something. Okay, this is something I didn't even know existed until just a second. Ty West is making a Christmas Carol with Daisy Ridley, Rupert Grint, Sam Claflin, Johnny Depp, Tremel Tillman, and Ian McKellen. Well, this is a thing that exists. I'm not a huge Ty West guy. I think X is good. Really lost me a lot with Maxine. But, I mean, apparently we're getting a Christmas Carol movie with him. My least favorite Christmas story of all time. I am not a Christmas Carol fan. Like, at all. Oh, another thing about the Brand New Day trailer. Apparently there's rumors Sadie Sink's going to be a villain. And I don't have any predictions. Like, I thought about it. Really thought about it. And I just don't have any predictions. At all. Any more news? Any more news? What are your guys' predictions? Let me know in the comment section. Oh, there's something. There's something that we're absolutely going to react to. Okay. The Disclosure Day trailer. Bye. And of course, we're going to watch the Disclosure Day trailer. And of course, after watching it, it's a goddamn Universal Pictures. So obviously, it's going to copyright this entire live stream. I don't even know why I'm doing it. Shoot. That, am I even, okay, good. Like, that probably would just copyright it right there. Just a entry. Like, right now that I put it on screen, I'm already copyrighted. Because it's Universal Pictures. So, because why not? Why wouldn't they copyright me already? Man. But you know what? I'll do it for you guys. I'm not getting paid anyways. I'll probably have to end up cutting it out anyways. Do I react to it? I want to. I really do. But here's the thing. Like, I don't think I am. I'm sorry. It blocks my videos, and then it doesn't even really matter because I have to cut out the part anyways. How about I do this? Okay, so I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to turn the volume off on that, and I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to talk about it, because last time I live streamed, I reacted to some trailer, I forget which, and the whole video was just blocked in every country. Like, I was blocked. No one could watch the video until I removed the whole segment out. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to watch a trailer, and then we're going to talk about the trailer. Also, I should probably mute this right here too, because of course it'll pick it up. All right, I've officially reacted to the Disclosure Day trailer. DK Nut says, "What are you doing?" I'm reacting to the Disclosure Day trailer, but shutting off all the audio and all the video, because last time I reacted to any trailer, the entire live stream got blocked in a whole freaking 2-hour live stream. Nobody could even watch it until I cut the whole thing out. So that's why. Thanks, Universal. I love you. I love you so much. You know, I need you to do one thing for me. I needed you to buy Warner Brothers, and you couldn't even do that. So thanks a lot, Universal. You suck. After watching that trailer, I don't know what the movie's even about. All I know is a few things. I know Steven Spielberg. That's automatically a sold. I know Mr. Josh O'Connor, Emily Blunt, automatically is sold. And it's about aliens, which is sold. It seemed to be a really interesting trailer. Again, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about the movie still. I know it's got interesting visuals, and I'm very excited for that. I know it's got aliens, but I can't formulate any real thoughts because I just don't know what the movie's about. I am sold though. I loved it that it didn't tell me anything about the movie, that I can't have any thoughts except Spielberg, great cast, aliens. Like, that's just enough to get me sold already. Agreed. Netflix sucks, especially when I was in the middle of watching an episode of Stranger Things last night, and Netflix completely logged me out and wouldn't accept my password back in. So, thanks, Netflix. Love you, buddy. Thank you. Love you, Netflix. I absolutely love you, Netflix. You're my favorite person in the world, Netflix. That didn't happen. Any other questions? Do you have any questions for me? Movie related. Any questions? I'm still trying to find cool stuff on Twitter to talk about. Questions, comments, concerns. Is this a real? Is this real? No, it's gotta be AI. I hate AI, man. Something like 2 minutes ago, someone just put out, "Oh, the real teaser dropped." And click on it, and very clearly within 3 minutes, it's AI. "2026 is going to be an all-timer year for movies." So here's the 2026. Here's a big release schedule for 26. All right, we got the Odyssey. I'm gonna say how excited I am for these on a scale of 1 to 10. The Odyssey, 8. Disclosure Day, 8. 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, 10. How to Make a Killing, that's the one with Glenn Powell. That's like a solid 7.5. That looks pretty good. Psycho Killer, I don't know what that is. This is the one crappy Margot Robbie movie, Wuthering Heights or whatever, that I'm not going to be watching. Not excited for that. I don't even know what that one is. Peaky Blinders movie, not going to watch. Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary, I'd say 7. Master of the Universe movie's coming out next year. So good, they had to put it twice. I'd say 5. Super Mario Galaxy, that's a solid 8. I think that looks pretty fun. The Bride, that's another solid 8. Looks pretty good. Supergirl, what's this? Oh, it's the sequel to It Follows. They Follow. Supergirl. I'm done giving a scale 1 to 10. I don't want to do that anymore. Am I even gonna lie? Shoot, that was an accident. Supergirl, Devil Wears Prada 2, Toy Story 5, Resident Evil, Zach Kreger's Resident Evil, Dune Part 3, Clayface, Spider-Man, Evil Dead Burn, The Mummy, Remain, Primate, the new Mortal Kombat, Avengers Doomsday, Scary Movie 6, the new Exorcist movie, Obsession, a movie I'm very excited to check out. So, yeah, it's going to be a pretty massive freaking year for movies. All right. Well, we've been live for about an hour. I'd say, I'm sorry, I was watching him return that. We've been live for an hour, everybody. I'd say it's time to call it a day here. Knives Out ranking, It ranking, Avatar ranking, all coming soon. Avatar Fire and Ash review coming soon. 50 Shades of Gray ranking eventually. Shoot me. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this live stream, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. I really appreciate all of you. See you later.